What up? It's your boy, Eagle Eye Miller. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks to all of y'all, man, for y'all support, viewing, liking the channel, hitting that comment box. Y'all be acting the fool. For real, a lot of y'all be deterring bad behavior. Y'all probably don't even realize it. As soon as somebody jump in the comment box on that hostile shit, hey, somebody be quick to check them. And I don't hear nothing from them no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know I got eagles on here. You feel me? So, look, man, thanks for y'all support. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't, this channel wouldn't have got to where it is or grow without y'all support. So, I can't stress that enough. So, I'm gonna talk to y'all today about civil demands versus prosecution and what that means for shoplifters and how us APs can use that. Depending on what the situation is, that's how I use it. But to start off, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. So when it comes to civil demand, what that means is this. It means you won't face prosecution, you won't have to go to court, you won't have to deal with the police. It stays between you and the store, which means in probably like 2 weeks, you'll receive a letter in the mail. It'll have a fine on there that you'll have to pay. I don't know how much the fine is. Everybody be like, how much the fine gonna be? How much the fine gonna be? I don't know. I just set it up. So you'll get a fine in the mail in a couple weeks and you pay the fine, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no criminal history, no petty theft, none of that. You ain't gotta worry about it. Now, if you don't pay the fine, they will issue a civil warrant out for your arrest, and that shit can come and bite you in the ass later down the road when you're trying to do good in life. You trying to get your life together and shit, you know, trying to get a good job, straightening up, and you done forgot about this petty theft, this little fine. Boom. Now you're trying to get a job and you got an active warrant for petty theft. So that's how shit work out. Now prosecution, that means you going to court, you're gonna have to deal with the police. It will be on your criminal record. So when the police is called, we write a report of what we seen, we get video, we build a case on that. And anything else that follows. So if somebody was being aggressive, we put that in there. If somebody was threatening, we put that in there. You know what I'm saying? Anything that'll help build that, that's what's gonna go. Whatever's gonna stick, that's what we put. Hey, it's going in the report. It's going in the report. Yeah, different companies got certain limits to, when they want to prosecute. So like Walmart, I believe it was 25 when I was there. It was the prosecution, amount. And Target was $50. So you steal anything above $50, prosecution, you know what I mean, all day. Now, one thing I will say is this. Now, with Walmart, they give their APs a lot more room when it comes to making choices on prosecution. So, it's pretty much up to the AP if they want to prosecute. You know what I mean? And me, for example, I pretty much go off the energy the shoplifter give me. So, if, personally, me, this is how I work. If I stop somebody at the door and they being cool with me and they being civil and they're, taking accountability, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna look to prosecute at that point. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna work with you working with me. Let's go in here, let's take care of business. Boom, get you out. That's how I work. So at that point, if they ain't giving me no fuss at the door, they not being hostile, none of that shit, they being cool with me, I'm gonna give them a civil right off the bat. Now, the ones who are being verbally aggressive, fuck you this, fuck you that, you know what I'm saying? They making threats and, terroristic threats and shit like that, showing signs of an active shooter. Those are the ones that I need to know. Those are the ones I need to know. I need that name, the date of birth, so that way anytime I see him on the property, I know what he's capable of doing and I know what I need to be ready for. Real shit. So that's how I handle prosecution versus a civil demand. Me personally, and I feel like that's how all APs should handle civil versus prosecution. You know, if somebody's being cool, you know what I mean? Look, go ahead. Now, I will say this, now that I think about it. Now, if you got a history of, you know, theft at multiple stores, then that could ruin your credibility as well. You know what I mean? And at that point, you will be prosecuted. But if it's your first time, or, you know, you got like a long, like say you know the last time you got caught was like 3-4 years ago, like I'm not gonna prosecute you. You know what I mean? Look, whatever, you did it for a reason. You had to pay bills, you had to put food on the table. I understand, I've been there, feel me? So I'm gonna give you a civil because you've been cool with me. We're gonna keep this between us. Pay the fine. Make sure you pay the fine. Make sure you pay the fine. You don't pay the fine, civil warrant gonna be out for your arrest. All right, see you later. Be gone. Be gone. Real talk. That's how I work. Now, you being hostile. Fuck you, little nigga. Fuck you this. Fuck you that. I'll see you when you get off. Shit like that. Oh yeah, I'm building a case against that ass. And on top of that, I'm building a self-defense case. Like, you've already given me everything I need. You know what I'm saying? You showing you the aggressor. You saying this. Your mannerisms are showing on camera. I got this on camera. I need to know who this person is. So every time they come in or they around, I know what's up. Honestly, those are the only ones that I really prosecuted, are the ones who've been hostile, verbally aggressive, or had a history with the company. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you know, there ain't no choice. You got a history of this shit, you're gonna be prosecuted. And there's just some APs that abuse their power. I'm gonna put that out there too. I'm gonna be real with you. There's just some APs that don't belong in this game. There's a lot that abuse their authority. There is a lot that abuse their authority. Just go to YouTube and look them up. You'll see it. And I promise you, some of the ones I've seen is not gonna make it. Would not make it in my neighborhood. I promise you they wouldn't. Talking to people the way they talk to them and treating them the way they treat them, you know, that's just some shit they wouldn't get away with. But there's a lot of them that don't belong in this game. They abuse their authority and they always looking to prosecute no matter what. If you hit that dollar amount, they prosecuting no matter what. And if you arguing with them, they gonna put that in the report. Like, there's just some that's just by the book and just don't care. So that's what it is. That's what it is. That's the difference between civil and prosecution. Any APs y'all want to go ahead and add to that, hit that comment box. Y'all know what else to do. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put in your 2 cents too. All opinions are welcome. Good or bad. Good or bad. Ain't gonna hurt me now. I done heard it all before. So go ahead and say what you gotta say. Till next time, I'll holler at y'all.